Hello, welcome back. In this video we're going to be building a blog, or I suppose you could call it a news section, whatever you want. But the vibe is, you know how we were looking at the cool websites, plural, and you can see that they've kind of got a news thing here. See the news section? It has a picture and some text, a preview headline. It looks kind of cool. If you go to the Anderton site, look on the bottom left, they've got a blog here, okay? Now, it doesn't matter to me whether you call it news, blog, or anything you want. Over in the Insider Club, I like to call it the Inside Scoop. But the idea is pretty much the same, and that is you write little articles and stuff and you can publish them. And that's what we're going to do. Now, you may be wondering, well, hang on a second. Isn't that what we've just done? I mean, we've just built a CMS and we spent a lot of time on that, right? Well, there's a couple of differences. You see, with a blog or a news section, one of the things is we have a date, okay? Do you see the date here? So we've got a published date, okay? Posted on blah, 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 blah. Also, we can have a picture like we see here, okay? And what else? Maybe just a couple of other little things, you know, that I'll show you when we do this. So let's get stuck in. I think it's going to look cool and I think it's going to make this look a bit better, okay? So that's the vibe and here we go. I'm going to start off by opening the public bootstrap. Actually, I'm going to open up homepage content, okay? And we've got this thing here. I'll just add some X's so you can see what's happening. Look on the bottom left. You see that here? So I'm going to have this section, the blog, going across both of these things here. So let me show you what I mean here, right? If I take this out here and change that to a number 8, and I'll just write in here, I don't know, the blog, okay? It's going to look rubbish. But you can see that I've managed to use up some space here, and that's kind of cool, right? So that's where the blog is going to go, okay? Okay, now we do have a long way to go with this entire series, but we've really done a lot of groundwork here, and we can basically tweak some of the modules that we've already made, and they'll pretty much take us, well, maybe 90% of the way there, right? Take, for example, the CMS, right? That is actually remarkably similar to the way that the blog's going to be. And if you think about items, well, the items or store items module has got a thing for updating image. Look, it's got all of that stuff. So that's kind of cool. And we can definitely use all of that stuff, okay? So what I'm going to do, I think, to begin, is I'm going to duplicate the CMS thing. So I'm going to duplicate web pages, right? And it's just to save some time. So check this out. I'm going to just go duplicate. I'm going to rename it to blog. And let's just set it up, okay? So web pages, rename. That's going to become blog. I think I usually do this on Sublime. I'll change over to Sublime Text in just a second, okay? So MDL blog. Sublime Text is obviously the name of this text editor here that I've been using. You can use whatever you like though, you know. It's no big deal. So as you can see, it's basically the web pages thing and we're just renaming it, okay? That's the vibe. And I'm going to do a search and replace. Actually, do you know what? Let's do it on the whole singular. Let's do it on the whole thing. That's what we'll do. Let's do it on the blog module. So find in folder, do a search for web pages and replace with blog. Case sensitive, okay? So here we go. 32 occurrences, and that's good. So I'm going to save and close. I'm going to save it and close, save and close, save and close. Now I'm going to do the same again. This time we'll do a capital W. Remember, we are case sensitive, folks. Yes, indeed. We'll do that. Replace one occurrence. Yep, that's cool. Okay, and for the headline, I'm just going to say update blog. Okay, now all of the action for this stuff is going to happen on blog/manage. That's where this thing kicks off. So how about if we go into our templates folder and we'll add this onto the top navigation, right? So we're on the admin thing here, and you'll see that we've got a variety of navigation options. Here's the CMS thing, remember that? Okay, so I'm going to copy this link here, going to go down here, and does it help, by the way, I'll make the font bigger. Is that easier for you guys? So we're changing this to blog, and actually I'll just say manage blog, and it's going to go to blog/manage, and I'm going to go with icon file alt. Okay, so if we refresh, keep an eye on the left hand side, you see that there? That's not too bad. And if we click on it, the blog table doesn't exist. Well, of course it doesn't. So let's take this web pages thing and we'll export this. Let me just see. We'll view the output as text, and I'm just going to do the structure actually, not the structure and the data. So give me a minute here. Where on earth is it? They've changed this about, you know. Here we go, just the structure. Okay, that's good, that's good. So I'm gonna copy that, head on in here, and let me just do something here. This is about as graceful as an elephant on a pair of roller skates, but let me just do a little find replace thing here. So we'll look for web pages, and that's going to be replaced with blog, like so. Okay, that's cool. Don't save. Back to this and paste in, you crazy rocker. Why is it not pasting? Oh gee, man. There we go. Okay, good, right, excellent. So if we go back here, hit refresh, that's not too bad, okay. Now I'm kind of curious, why does this say web page? We searched for web pages, remember all of that stuff. So let's go to the blog thing again here, and we'll do another little tweak. So web page is going to get replaced with blog. Just one occurrence there. That's cool. Let's do a couple of others actually. Let's do page and do a replace on that. You know, there's quite a few of them. I'm going to cancel that. Let's do blog page and replace with blog entry. I think that'll be right. Okay, I really hope I've not just ruined this thing. Anyway, save. There we go. Right, okay, so here we go. Refresh. Create new blog. Right, that's not on. Okay, so let's just open that up and we'll fix that so that it says something cool. It's on manage actually. Create new blog entry. Okay, that's cool. Now where it says blog entry URL, that's not too cool. So let me just tweak that. Blog entry title, oh geez. Actually, I'll make that blog headline. Right, there we go. Okay, let's just test this in its kind of basic copied format, right? So first, blog article. Here are the keywords. Here is a description. Here is a blog entry. the first one, actually. Okay, we'll hit submit. The page was successfully created. Well, it would have been nice if it said the blog, but let's not panic at this stage. I'm just going to refresh the database and browse, and that is fantasticola. Now, let me fix the bit that says the page. I mean, that's a bit of an irritation. So, the page was successfully... We'll have that saying the blog entry was successfully, okay? So, update the blog entry. The article. Oh, gee, what will we say? I'll just say article. Doesn't matter. Okay. The blog entry was successfully created. Okay. And why am I switching between blog entry and article? Who knows? But anyway, that's all cool. And there we go. So let's update this one, right? I'm just going to update. The article details were successfully updated. You know something? That's stupid. I'll just say the blog entry details. We'll keep this a little bit consistent, you know. Okay, that's cool. So here we go again. I'll just go like this so you can see that it's been updated. Okay, the blog entry details were updated. Everything's looking pretty good here. This view blog entry is a bit dodgy, but actually I think we're looking good. I'm going to do a test entry here, and then I'm going to finish the video for the moment, okay? So here we go. So that looks really, really cool. You'll see that we've now got 2 on the table. Awesome. And oh yeah, we've got it's not going to let us delete it because of the ID. Do you remember that stuff? 1 and 2 are special IDs. We'll fix that later, okay? I'll say this is the 3rd one, right? Here we go. And it should, with a little bit of luck, it should let us delete this 3rd one here. So here we go. Are you sure? Yes. And there you go. Okay, so that's cool. So it's basically a perfect copy of the CMS here, but we now have it on a table called blog. In the next video, we're going to kind of customize this and add in some of the features that will hopefully bring this blog to life, okay? So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.